of the edict issued by Emperor Charles V against the Anabaptists, A.D. 1535. By the Emperor, to our beloved and faithful Commanders-in-Chief, the President and members of our Privy Council, the Chancellor and members of our Council in Brabant, the Governor and Councillors in Limburg, the President and Councillors in Flanders, the Governor, President and Councillors in Artois, the Chief Bailiff in Hainault, the Councillors of Bergen, the Lieutenant, President and Councillors of Holland, Namur, Friesland, and Utrecht, to the Lieutenant of Overijssel, the Governor of Riesel, Douai, and Orkies, the bailiff and councillors of Doornik and Toornissen, the stewards of Bewest and Bewoosterschelde in Zeeland, the provost of Valenciennes, the bailiff of Mechlin, and all other judges and officers of our territories, cities, and seignorities, and of our subjects or their governors, to whom these presents shall come, happiness and favour, in order to guard against and remedy the errors which many sectarians and authors of contempt with their adherents have dared for some time to sow and spread in our territories against our holy Christian faith, sacraments, and the commandments of our Mother, the Holy Church. We have at different times ordained and caused to be executed and proclaimed many decrees containing statutes, edicts, and ordinances, as also penalties to be incurred by transgressors, so that by means thereof common simple people and others may be aware of said errors and abuses, and that the chief promulgators and sectarians may be punished and corrected as an example unto others. And since it has come to our knowledge that notwithstanding our aforesaid decrees, many and various sectarians, even some who call themselves Anabaptists, have proceeded and still daily proceed to spread, sow, and secretly preach their aforesaid abuses and errors, in order to allure a great number of men and women to their false doctrine and reprobate sect, to seduce them, and to rebaptize some, to the great reproach and disregard of the sacrament of holy baptism, and of our edicts, statutes, and ordinances. Therefore we, intending to guard against and remedy this, summon and command you, that immediately upon receipt of this, you cause it to be proclaimed within every place and border of your dominions, that all those, or such as shall be found polluted by the accursed sect of the Anabaptists, of whatever rank or condition they may be, their chief leaders, adherents, and abettors, shall incur the loss of life and property, and be brought to the most extreme punishment without delay, namely, those who remain obstinate and continue in their evil belief and purpose, or who have seduced their sect and rebaptized any. Also those who have been called prophets, apostles, or bishops, these shall be punished with fire. All other persons who have been rebaptized, or who secretly and with premeditation have harbored any of the aforesaid Anabaptists, and who renounce their evil purpose and belief, and are truly sorry and penitent for it, shall be executed with the sword, and the women be buried in a pit. And in order to better detect these Anabaptists, their adherents and accomplices, we expressly command all subjects to make known and report them to the officer of the place where they reside or shall be found, and if anyone shall know of persons of this sect, and do not report them to the officer of the place, he shall be punished as a favourer, adherent, or abettor of the sect of the Anabaptists. But he who shall report or make them known shall have, if the accused is convicted, 1/3 of their confiscated property. Moreover, we prohibit all our subjects from asking mercy or forgiveness or reconciliation for the aforesaid Anabaptists, or from presenting any petitions for this purpose on pain of summary punishment. For because of their evil doctrine we will not have or permit any Anabaptist shall have any mercy shown to them, but that they shall be punished as an example unto others, without any dissimulation, favour, or delay. And in order to do this, with all that pertains to it, we give each and all of you full power and special command, given at Brussels, under our counter seal, stamped here in the margin, on the 10th day of June, in the year 1535, subscribed by the Emperor and his Council, and signed Pensard.